Hey y'all, it's Mikey. Welcome to the farm.
Waking up at dawn, the rooster crows. Sunrise painting fields and golden lows. With my hands in the soil, I plant the seeds. Life on the farm, fulfilling all our needs. Oh, farm life where the green grass grows. Canyon food and the garden shows. Taking care of animals, big and small. In a simple life, we have it all. Canning jars lined up in a row. Preserving summer's bounty, watch it grow. Tomatoes, corn, and pickles too. A pantry full of love just for you.
All right, y'all, we out here at the animals water troughs, and y'all, they are froze solid. All right, y'all gonna laugh. What I found my hammer. So let me go ahead over here, and it's gonna get pretty messy here. The ice is starting to accumulate on the trees, and y'all see the ice we've already pulled out. But like I told y'all, I don't want to get the other water hose out. The water hose is frozen up, and the spigot's good, but the water hose is frozen up. And if I get my other water hose out, then it's gonna have water in it, and I have to take it inside and be a mess. So I don't want to do this anymore, because that's a lot of water we're taking out of the trough, and they're good and full of water. So if we keep taking the water out, then we're gonna have to get the water hose out. So that's just kind of wasting good water that they got. All you gotta do is come out here and bust it up. So everybody's happy. Shepherd's doing good. He's been out today. I put him back up because he wants to just stay in the rain, and he's getting wet, and I don't want him getting sick. So at least when I put him back in his pen, he usually goes back in his house. But y'all can see it's sitting here raining now, and he's sitting on the ground. So I don't want him out here running around in the pasture just getting completely wringing wet. But I ain't got no choice if he's just gonna sit there like that. If it gets too bad, we're gonna bring him inside. That's what we always do. He don't stay out here in the weather like this unless he just wants to. Usually when I take him inside, he goes to the door and whines until I let him back out, because it's so warm in the house, and he's used to being out here in the cool. So you hanging in there, buddy? Y'all saw the cows' ice buckets froze over. And they down here, they got plenty of access to water. I mean, they got 2 ponds or 3 ponds here that they can drink out of. And the water's froze back over again. I just videoed that about 35-40 minutes ago, busting the ice out of the water trough over there. And it is already froze up again. It's about 24-25 now. It was about 27 or 26 something when I did the previous portion of this. But y'all, they got the gate open. They can go up to the barn. They walk down here, go up to the barn, then walk back down here. They're just poking around. The rain don't seem to bug them. We got a bunch of sleet, and it's starting to accumulate on the trees really good, and everything's starting to freeze over. You can see the pond right there behind the cows starting to freeze over, and the catfish pond is completely froze over, and got a little bit of ice accumulation over there in the woods. All that white stuff is ice. So they just moseying around. I think they're mostly bored. You bored, Nancy? They just like us. They don't like rainy days where they're trapped inside, want to get outside and do something. All right, y'all. We're going to let Shepherd out to go potty again and bust his water again. It's done froze back over solid. So he'll have him something good to drink. And we got him a treat. And I think he needs to go potty. Here comes the gang. He got to go potty again, Shepherd. Hey, Nelson. Hey, everybody. Loretta, you're looking a little bit wide there, girl. Yeah, when you gonna have that baby? When you gonna have that baby? Yes. You are the chunky. All the puppies are inside, staying warm. Here's the brownie. Hey, bud. What you doing? What you doing? You staying warm up in the barn? I got the heat lamps on up there in the barn, keeping everybody warm, and I put out some hay on the ground, some fresh hay. Mikey had cleaned all of it out yesterday because they keep going up there and pooing in it and made a mess. So I brought them a bale of hay up here to eat and spreaded one bale out for them to lay in. Candy's up here with her babies. The barn's really actually not that bad. Got a thermometer in here. It's 40 in the barn. So the heat lamp up there is keeping it 40. So they got a nice spot. If you made it too hot, they wouldn't even stay in here because they got them heavy winter coats on. So we're still getting some sleet and a little bit of rain. Got some little ice patches. Nothing much. Hey, girl. Catfish pond still froze over. Hey, buddy. What you doing, bud? Nelson's bugging you. Wanna come back down here? I got you a treat. Wanna come on back down? Yeah. Keep Nelson away from your food. Keep Nelson away from your food. You know I got a treat in my pocket. Hey, tell him, David. Yeah, we see the ice everywhere, so. Here, bud. All right, let him go back up. Like I say, that's the only way I can keep him from going all over the pasture and bugging these animals while they're out. And they bug him, especially this one. This one right here drives everybody nuts. So if I let Shep out, they ain't gonna be no fighting and arguing up there in the barn. So keeping him down here, he's got a house full of hay. And if it gets extremely cold or he looks at all whatever distressful, then I will take him right inside. He's got his own, sorry y'all, locking the gate. He's got his own house room there upstairs, so he's got a nice warm place to stay whenever he wants it. But like I say, I'll take him inside, and he does not want to be inside. He wants to come back out here. He sits at the door and whines or scratches the door until you let him back outside, and he goes straight to the pasture gate right over there and whines until you let him back in the pasture. So I guess that coat's pretty heavy on him. He just don't want to be inside in the heat. Like I say, the catfish pond, it's not much ice. Maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. Got some pretty icicles forming up where that water's running out. where we dug this out, it turned out really good, y'all. Really good. And this weekend, the plan was I was going to get the excavator back over here and throw that in the bucket and let Mikey start taking it up and putting it in the garden. And then it snowed and ice and everything else. So we're expecting some snow this evening. And that turned out good. I still want to get in here and dig it out a little bit more. It's like 2.5 foot and 3 foot in places. And then some places it's like 6 inches. So I just want to dig those globs. You couldn't see once the water's muddy. You couldn't see the areas that you missed because the water was so muddy. So I'm going to definitely get the excavator back over here and dig those spots out. And something I discovered too, we got a little string. I don't know if y'all can see it without me busting my butt. Y'all see the string coming out the thing right here, the hillside? Look at that little string. And it's coming. It's just coming out the ground right here. Now my theory is on it, let me tell you, there used to be a tree here and used to be another tree somewhere right here. So my theory is the roots from those 2 trees have done grown up under the ground over here to the catfish pond right here. And the roots have rotted and that water has found some kind of passage to come down through here and come out right there. And I'm pretty certain that's all it is. I'm pretty certain it's not a spring or anything like that. Because all that water right there in the catfish pond coming down. Everything's fed, taken care of. Everything's got fresh bedding and bedded down for the night. I opened the pen up to let Shep out and let him go potty again and got everybody stirred up. But they done, let me show you. They done all went back up to the barn now. I got everybody riled up just going in there and messing with Shep. And it's a constant thing, fighting the temperatures. I know people up north and stuff like that having a whole lot worse than we do. But y'all, I got my hammer. So I just keep coming to the water troughs and busting them up. That way they'll have some good water to drink. The rabbits are all happy in here. I just fed them. Mikey put a whole bunch of hay in here yesterday for them to have some nice warm bed, and they like that. And they doing good. They're doing good. So let me get them some fresh water, and they are good for the day. It's froze over too. Again. Remember, y'all, animals drink 3 times the amount of water in the wintertime as they do in the summertime. You would think it would be the opposite way around, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, they drink 2 or 3 times the amount of water they do in the summertime. So everybody's happy, got warm dry beds, and ready to hunker down for the night. And y'all, anytime I want to visit with my wife, this is where she is. She didn't go to bed till 7 o'clock this morning and then got 3 hours of sleep, and she's been at it again all day. So.
Gotta keep up with YouTube.
Stronger than me.
My editor conked out on me.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
The editor-in-chief. That's why it's taking me so long. My editor-in-chief has decided to take a nap and get some rest.
Yeah.
So I gotta finish up.
Let me show him the...
Y'all see my desk. I'm researching. I got laundry. I got my coffee. My hair. I need a bath, y'all. I need a bath. I need to wash my hair. And, yeah. But this is life here on the farm. Doing a YouTube channel and running a homestead.
Yes, it is. And here's the chief editor. Now y'all see why nothing's getting done around here. He's sitting over here in front of the fire where we have a big, huge pot of homemade chili sitting up there cooking. We started that this morning, so we'll have some nice warm suppers, a big old pot of chili. And y'all, that is one good looking pot of chili right there. That is going to be good for supper. Tucker's over here, he is supervising the chili to make sure nothing happens to the chili. But that's what they do, y'all. Assistant editor here to the editor-in-chief. She's conked out too. It's about 29:30 here now, and it's about 5 o'clock. So it's starting to freeze up and get some ice accumulation on everything. Y'all can see it on the handle right there and running down the top of the roll bars on the gator here. And the trees are starting to ice over. They're starting to get ice built up on them. So it's supposed to stop raining, I think, at 4 a.m. in the morning. So if this rain keeps up, we're gonna have a big old mess out here in the morning, y'all. All right, y'all, we was prepared for this storm coming, and I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with homemade strawberry jelly that she canned, preserved. It's really good. A bowl of homemade chili, and we also have a pot she made of homemade potato soup. So y'all, we was prepared before this storm came. In case the power went out, we'd be able to put all this stuff back on the stove down there and cook it. The chili was actually cooked on the wood stove. It cooked all day, so y'all, this is some good eating. Y'all make sure y'all always stay prepared and have things at the ready for if a storm comes through. Y'all stay warm out there with the storm coming through, and stay safe. God bless.
Cows in the pasture, the chickens in the coop. Every day's an adventure in this rustic loop. From sunrise to sunset, we work and play, celebrating farm life in the best kind of way. Oh, farm life where the green grass grows, canning food and the garden shows, taking care of animals big and small. In this simple life, we have it all.
Y'all come back and see you soon.